Goth Maya 1310 for the timestamp.
Should I FaceTime my mom?
Damn, this one popped off, dude. 507,000 fucking views. Okay. Damn, 500,000 subscribers. What the fuck?
I'm famous.
God damn, dude. I didn't know you were.
Tiny Mike just hit 24 mil. Actually, it's more than that.
Who is that?
Hi, Mom.
No.
You don't like it?
No.
I like it.
No.
Danny's a crazy editor. Nice title bait.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
steal
bait.
them.
That's what the plan is today.
Yo, look at that. What's that? Wait, hold on.
Nice title bait. It's not.
Damn, homie used to pop off big time. What happened?
No
Fell
way
off.
you played Elden Ring.
Fell off.
No way he figured out how to play it. How long did he?
I literally
how long
finished
did he
it.
last?
No,
playing
no.
that
From
game?
Software is the only game I'm like kind of good at. From Software games are the only.
You finished Elden Ring?
Yeah. From Software games are the only games that I'm like kind of good at. That's it.
Okay,
and I'm not even that good at
I
it.
finished Dark Souls, guys. Not bait. That's what the plan is today. So Goth 2.0. I think it's a little different. When I think of e-girls, I think
We're gonna watch this whole video?
right?
I don't
No.
want to
This
watch
is
the
not what you
video.
think
I
of
don't
when you
know.
think
I
of
just saw that here. Okay, let's look at the most replayed.
Was that a rat?
No, that's not interesting.
Saved.
That's
We're
not
back in the
interesting
game, baby.
either.
Okay,
I look
rude.
forward to
What the fuck is this, dude?
I'm gonna.
What do you think about the blush, like the hyper blush?
It's not my thing. This is what I was gonna do.
Thank you. It's not my thing either. But hey, listen, ladies, if that's your thing, go off. Okay, if it makes you feel confident, like go ahead. It's just not. I don't know. I just there's people in the chat going, "I'm simping," so I guess it's their thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of people saying it's kind of.
I don't
weird.
understand it. It's just like what? Why? Like, why are you imitating the symptoms of like illness?
Yeah, and like on the nose too, like on the tip of the nose.
Yeah, I feel like that's like I don't
It
know.
does look
just
kind of anime. Yeah. Anyway, my mom hated it.
literally a strawberry. Fake freckles over extra blush. I don't really get the fake freckle thing either. I just I don't know. I don't know.
Wear the nose ring because I can't take it out. I also got a tattoo.
Maya, Elaine, Higa, your
Blinked. It says mom though, in a heart with an arrow through it.
It does.
It does. I'll send you a picture.
Okay, talk tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't
good night,
say my
love you.
initials.
Hey, let
Don't.
Me, bye.
Your initials are meh.
Yeah.
Kind of how your content is too.
Oh wow, good
Fucking
one,
got
Piker.
Woo,
Whoa,
dude.
Wow.
At first, we were gonna look at like misogynistic TikToks, okay? And I wanted to hear your enlightened woman perspective on it, obviously.
Okay.
But now I just decided I'll just be the misogynist because I am
That's
one.
on brand.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
All
Fucking
right.
owned.
Let's go, Hasan.
Hasan's initials are Hewlett Packard. No, it's HDP actually. My middle name is Dwan. It has a silent G in it. It is not a letter that exists in the
Where is the
American English alphabet. Hey, I watch 100% more of my content than yours, but that's because she never streams.
Part time, baby. Always have been, always will
Fucking
be.
destroyed. It's symptoms of having sex, I think. That's why it's attractive subconsciously. Wait, what do you mean symptoms of having sex? Oh, you mean like you blush like this when you have an orgasm? Is that what you're
Yuck.
saying? Like a incredibly powerful orgasm?
Yuck.
I'm gonna go ahead and first of all, Jordan Peterson.
Yowzer.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's like wild. That is. It's like how Victorian women would try to look like they had tuberculosis.
What's the biggest red flag a woman has ever said to you? Words.
I
verbally.
watch your content religiously.
Really?
No, but I mean, I would not hook up with someone if they were a fan. So
Okay.
like I have, and it's not good. It's not a good idea.
Why? Because then she's like obsessed.
Because like that person knows you, you know what I mean? Like that person knows everything about you. They might even have feelings for you, and you don't know anything about them. It's just like very
No,
weird.
I understand why it's weird, but like,
Yeah.
why was that situation in particular weird? Was she like crazy?
Oh yeah, I think it just like the situation lends itself to that.
Yeah.
You know, don't talk to people who know you. Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Okay, but can you think of
My point
something
is just lie to me and say you're not a fan. Actually, someone has done that in the past. Don't do that. Okay. What?
has somebody said something that you can remember that you were like, oh,
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest red flag for me is if like someone is almost abusive or mistreats someone working in the service industry.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's like that's the easiest, most gigantic red flag. Anyone that fucking does that is over. Like it's a wrap. No shot. Like absolutely not.
That's a good one.
What about you? You can't steal mine.
When I was in college, I had a guy on a blind date tell me that he had a sex playlist and that it was 18 hours long. That was a little bit of a yikes.
Ew.
Recently,
Okay.
though, you'll love this one.
Okay, this is unfair because women get like literally all the grossest
You know what's
shit
crazy?
from men.
He played it when he was on aux in my car because he could not drive. I had to drive him to our date. And he said that. Anyway, recently, you'll love this one. Very recently, it was in Austin, and we were downtown, and I bought food for a homeless guy. And the homeless guy got like really weird and touchy and like grabbed my arm and whatever. And I was like, sorry, like didn't mean to get us in that situation. And he goes, it's fine. The free market will always regulate itself.
No.
On my life, Hasan, I sent that quote because I didn't even know how to process it. I took the quote and I sent it to someone in Discord and I was like, don't worry about this now. I want to talk about this tomorrow. Just so I didn't forget exactly what he said. The Uber ride home, silence.
That is awesome.
The Uber ride home, silence.
How do you even like? I mean, that's like so bad that it almost looks bad on you that you didn't even recognize that this dude was gonna pop off like that.
No idea.
Like how like was he hot? Like what
The
happened?
guy I was seeing?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was like so hot that you were like, there's no shot. This dude's like a fucking weird. I bet he has a crypto portfolio. Does he have a crypto portfolio?
Not that I know of.
He didn't tell you? Then he probably doesn't. Because those dudes will always tell you.
Okay, no.
Um,
I didn't. Why would I expect him to? Why would I expect anybody to say that?
Rise and Grind set Andes have broken the brains of like entire generations at this point. I mean, it's like
Hate that.
victim blaming. No, I'm just saying like there's got to be some.
Chat. I think she meant wait. Sorry, was that not clear? The guy I was dating said that about the homeless guy. The homeless guy didn't say that. I thought that was clear. Sorry.
Homeless guy.
Yeah. Why would he say that?
Homeless guy was like, "Don't worry, honey."
A lot of people. I'm
The
sorry.
free market will regulate itself. No, it's because I have the worst chat of all time. You know, like the thing that everybody hates on the internet, like of just reading something in the least charitable way possible, exclusively to make like a moralizing statement around it, and it's like you never even implied it. That's basically like what 50% of my chat does as an Olympic sport. Like it's their only fucking content is just doing that over and over again and thinking that that's a good substitute for a personality.
You're great at what you do. Keep it up.
Are you telling them that?
Yeah, they're great
They're
at
telling
what they
me
do.
that.
No, them.
Well, anyway,
So yeah, that's the most recent. It's a bit of a whoa. Bit of a whoa.
yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Let me think of other red flags.
Substance abuse. That's a red flag. Hate that one.
I mean that's a whole can of fucking worms. What do you mean
Yeah.
substance? You went on a date and someone was like literally fucking what? Like, here, you want some heroin? Like what the fuck?
No, it's just like I've dated people that just abuse. Not like went on a date. Like I've dated people that just abuse substances.
Leaked. Maya dated Jordan Peterson,
Who's that?
founder of modern psychology, and a male father figure to all.
Is he the guy that makes the movies?
You've definitely seen this guy. Hold on, let me show you this.
I
This
did-
is a good intro to what we're gonna watch, actually. Here. Wait, did I say Jordan Peele? No, not Jordan Peele. Jordan Peterson.
Oh, I'm talking about Jordan Peele. I was
yeah,
like,
you're
what
talking
did
about
he
Jordan
do
Peele.
wrong?
Yeah, here.
Here's a question.
Well, I posed
Here's a
to
question.
you,
Let's have a real question. Can men and women work together in the workplace?
No.
Yes, I
How do you
do
know?
it
How do you know?
because I work with a lot of women.
Right. Well, it's been happening for what, 40 years? And things are deteriorating very rapidly at the moment in terms of the relationships between men and women. It's like we don't know if men and women can work together
But
successfully.
in what
the
ways?
workplace.
Because like
in the sexual harassment way.
Because 40 years ago I would have been well. I don't know if I was a white man I would have been Jacqueline's boss and I could have done whatever I wanted, right? And that there would be almost no recourse that a woman who's working under me would have. Now they have some recourse. I mean, is that a?
There was recourse back then too. You could take people to the police.
You could take.
I love him so much. He's just so psychotic. He's like, yeah, Yeah, up yours, woke moralists. I'm taking you to the police. That's what Jordan Peterson thinks. Like, oh, really? You're not going to offer me a job and said that I can only be a secretary here? Well, we'll see who cancels who when the police come for you, sir.
Do you think that was
Permanent.
happening a
Dude,
lot?
I
I mean, like,
No, I
I
think
guess
it's
I
Hasan
just...
gets a
dreadful thing
voice
to have to
acting
go-
job, we're all done.
Wait, what do you mean? Why?
I just your voiceover at kids show would be crazy.
Do you think was that a decent voice of Jordan Peterson? Be honest.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. Wow, are we becoming best friends right now?
We're best
You're like
friends.
you're actually complimenting me. That's crazy.
What's my favorite fruit?
Strawberry.
Wrong.
What is it?
Mango.
Oh, okay. I'm not a big fruit person. It's not a bad one though. That's a good one. I just like, I guess like if I were to have fruit, I would choose strawberry. That's why I went with that. Anyway, let's continue.
Go to the police
I
if
guess
you've
I
been
just don't-
sexually assaulted. But
If you feel like there's a reduction in harm, right? That
don't
that
feel-
things are bad. So you feel like right.
Oh, that's even funnier than I remember. No, he said like back in the day, if you were sexually assaulted as a woman, you could just go to the police.
Nice. Just go to the police.
Yeah, no, that I mean that certainly works now, and it certainly worked even better in the past.
Right now, the atmosphere in corporate workplace is the exact same that it was 40 years ago.
no, but I'm not sure. I'm not saying that it's any better.
It's not any better.
Well, maybe it is.
What is?
but
I
what's
guess
the
like
evidence
not to
that it
ask you
is?
to sort of prove a negative, but I think that there's plenty of evidence if you look at all the stories that are coming out. Do you not feel like any of the stories that you've heard about what Hollywood is like? Do you feel like that's not evidence that this is a problem?
Evidence that Hollywood is a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I look at Hollywood, all
my
all
God,
these
you do
people
sound
coming
like
out of
him.
Hollywood talking about how
I've spent
sexual
many hours listening to this man's lectures so I could fucking dunk on his clownish fucking ideas, and also his even larger clownish, rudderless incel audience of men who just simply were looking for a daddy figure. That's it. That's the reason.
misbehavior is a problem, and I think people in Hollywood are talking about that. They've been capitalizing on sexual misbehavior for like 100 years.
But that, I mean, look, those are unrelated in a
Are
lot
they?
of ways. Yeah, like they're.
Why
I
are
mean,
they
you as a
unrelated?
professor should know like about correlation and causation. Like you're basically saying, well, you know, there have been movies with sex in it, therefore.
The free market guy, yes, think outside the box is right. The free market guy absolutely watches Jordan Peterson.
You think
like
so?
100%. Jordan Peterson was like, especially around 2016, like he was probably the most popular. He was like Andrew Tate, but not as like bro-y, I guess. Like an academic Andrew Tate. And the very same people that are like, you know, freaking out about Andrew Tate being like, oh, this guy's speaking the truth. They were like 16, 17 looking at Jordan Peterson in a similar capacity back in like 2016. Some of them are in here right now. They've like changed their opinions. They've grown. But yeah, he's always been this like very, his entire role is to basically talk about like traditionalist conservative perspectives, but because he's Canadian, which is queer coded, he was able to do so in like I'm a liberal, I'm not a conservative kind of way. You know what I mean? He was the woke centrist guy who was just hiding his perspective the entire time, that he was like just a reactionary guy. You guys like that? I said Canadian queer coded.
Or a PA on the set of a movie, of course, should be expected to be sexually harassed.
No, I'm saying
No, those two are
saying
separate worlds in any sort of pure logical sense. Like
This is not the juice though. The main juice. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it. Chat. Does anyone remember? Like, oh, here it is. Here.
harassment.
we'll see.
We'll see. I think
Should it stop?
that like when.
I don't understand. I guess I don't understand the question.
This is the best
exactly.
part.
Well, my question is essentially that like when you.
Is there sexual harassment in the workplace? Yes. Should it stop? That'd be good if it did. That'd be good. Will it? Well, not at the moment it won't, because we don't know what the rules are.
Do you think men and women can work in the workplace together
I don't know.
without sexual harassment?
We'll see.
We'll see. How many years will it take for men and women working in the workplace together?
More than
To
40.
get a sense. More than 40.
More than 4?
We're new at this.
We're new at this.
Absolutely. We're completely new
40.
at it. It's only been a couple of generations. That's part of the problem.
He said, what are the rules about sexual harassment? Like, we just don't know. It's like, no, motherfucker, you don't know, and you're trying to blurry the lines. Like, don't be a fucking creep. Anyway, that was, he's going to talk about makeup.
Right?
That's the real reason why I
We don't
wanted
know
you
what
to...
the rules are. Like, what? Here's
I
a
want to
rule.
stick my fingers
How about
up
no
his nose and
makeup
shake
in the
him
workplace?
around.
He is a nerd.
Nerd.
Why would that
You could get away with it.
Why should you wear makeup in the workplace? Isn't that sexually provocative?
No.
It's not?
No.
Well, what is it then? What's the purpose of makeup?
Some people would like to just put on makeup.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why
people
do you
put
make
on-
your lips red? Because they turn red during sexual arousal. That's why. Why do you put rouge on your cheeks? Same reason.
So your argument.
Hey,
How do you feel about that? He is so fucking insane, and dudes love this shit. Like, dudes that you're probably like going out and dating, if they haven't grown out of this phase, like, there was definitely still probably a phase where they were like really into this shit.
I want to grab him by his little toesies and shake him until all his toes crack and then drop his head on the floor.
I think he did that a little too much. That's why he has these takes. He said, "Rouge, rouge is to simulate sexual arousal." Yeah, it's like women are doing that to showcase the sexual arousal that they have. Hasan, as a gay guy giving straight guys advice, is my favorite. Yeah, dude, I'm so gay.
What?
I'm the gayest. I
Oh my
fucked your
God,
dad.
That's a great name. That's funny.
Yeah, no, this
No,
is
let him be.
one of my no. I'm gonna keep him. One of my
Yay.
funniest things. One of the funniest things. Like, this is why I yell at chat. Is like, this is a very queer community, right? And
Really?
yeah, we have
Raise your hand if you're queer.
14% trans people in this community. 14% of my community is trans. How fucking insane is that?
How did you find that out?
We did a survey.
That's a crazy number.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this community's gay as hell, for the most part. I think it's like the straights are still the majority, maybe, or maybe they're the minority. Straights might be the minority, but they're the plurality is like 48% straight. I mean, it's a wild percentage. Anyway, but because of that, we make a lot of jokes, right? And there's a lot of queer people in here that are always like, I wish Hasan was gay or wish Hasan was bi, whatever. And I get fucking annoyed sometimes at people saying that, because then people say I'm queer baiting. But now it also has like the new, like, since the Andrew Tate debate arc, there's a new wave of people who just like are straight up like, Hasan is secretly gay.
I also had a guy one time.
Which, by the way, like, yeah, sure, okay, I'm secretly gay. I'm openly gay. How about that? Who gives a fuck? Like, what is that gonna change?